Good morning, friends. Welcome to another episode of Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment, and I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Today, I want to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes and why they are America's team. And they're here to put the Big 12 on notice. Hey, let's pause right now and give a special prayer out there to the ones who were shot and injured at the Kansas City Super Bowl parade. And we have a shooting also. We have a shooting also out there in Mays High School in Atlanta, Georgia. And we hope everybody out there is all right also. And our prayers go out to, good morning, Miss Shirley. How you doing? Thank you. Also, our prayers go out to, once again, the people out there in Kansas City Chief Parade that got injured and shot. I think one got killed. And our prayers go out to their family. You know, it's sad now in America that you can't go nowhere. Grocery store, shopping mall, nail salon. I mean, just anywhere in the world without being fear of being injured by somebody with mental health illness, whatever their problem is. The world done got so disbobulated with issues that going on. But anyway, our prayers go out to them. So let's talk about Colorado Buffaloes. Colorado Buffaloes are America's team, whether if you like them or don't like them. Whether if you like Coach Prime or don't like Coach Prime. Whether if you're rooting for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo players or not rooting for them. They are America's team. Why? Because they moved the needle. Ever since Coach Prime been named the head coach for the Colorado Buffaloes, it's been a news blitz. And Coach Prime came from the media, and he was a Hall of Famer player in the NFL, so he know how to use the media. Well, this new thing came along, social media, right? Young people in their 20s, all the way up to 60 years old now. They rather watch and get their information off TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, and a lot of platforms that's on social media. So Coach Prime and his boys, Shiloh, Bucky, and Shadur, has tapped in. And every time you turn on your phone, they're talking about Coach Prime. But whenever I click on mine, they're talking about Coach Prime and Colorado. So Coach Prime is taking advantage of that. And he's setting an example to how in 2024 recruiting, the way he's doing it, has changed the game. And if the other programs and schools that not the big powerhouse like in the SEC and Alabama, they're going to get left behind. So Coach Prime, in his first year, he was 4-8. Now he's in his second year. Let's see what Coach Prime going to do. To me personally, he doing it the way it should be done. Remember when he took over, that team wasn't really that good. They was 1-11 for a reason. They was small. They wasn't that big. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you don't mind, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it if you do. Subscribe to my channel. Now, keep in mind, the conference that Colorado is in now is not the same like it used to be. They had two big dogs that left and went to the SEC. They were the stable of the Big 12. And who is that? Oklahoma and Texas. So who's left? UCF, Nebraska, Colorado. Who else? Kansas, Kansas State, Utah, and some more teams. There, those teams are not that powerful. So Coach Prime went in that transfer portal this year and got some hogs and got some dogs. Now on the offensive line, each player is averaging 6'6", 330. Some hogs. And on the defensive side, keep your eye on the guy they call Block Bully. Yeah, he the bully on the block. Chenendos, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel while you're in. Appreciate you. And let me know what you think the outcome of this season going to be for Colorado. I said they're going to go 10-2. All right? Now, why they are America's team? Ain't the Dallas Cowboy no more. Dallas Cowboy is not America's team no more. The America's team right now is Coach Prime and Colorado. Fox, ESPN, ABC, NBC, Twitter, Big Dog Chico, Deep Pregame with Uncle Neely. Everybody, RG3, Cam Newton, they talking about who? Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. Football season been over for college almost a month. And the news media haven't let up yet about Coach Prime. Whether they like him or don't like him. Now, let's switch and talk about this offense that Coach Prime has put together. He has his son coming back who's going to be a Heisman Trophy candidate, Shedeur. Shedeur said last year that he didn't have the dogs that they claimed to have. And he's right. Those players wasn't dogs. They were just there for the spotlight. That's it. And they saw that. And the coaching staff, they really went on board with Coach Prime. I think they were just there for the spotlight also so they can get other jobs. That's just my opinion. The offensive coordinator, he got jealous and envy of Shedeur and Coach Prime because they wasn't giving him no credit. They wasn't. They wasn't. The camera went on. Now, I don't believe Coach Sean wanted to be on camera because I think he already had a deal in play. I really do. But now we got Pat Sherman as the offensive coordinator. And at the end of the season last year, Pat Sherman took over as the offensive coordinator, right? Now, we got to see what type of offense he's going to run. But Shedeur wasn't in there. He had to deal with a bag-up quarterback when he took over as the offensive coordinator. That last game I know of. And Travis Hunter was injured last year. But all along coming back this year healthy, I believe they're going to set records on that offensive side of the ball. You got to look at what coming back. It's some players we haven't even talked about. That Mikael Thomas down there in Georgia, South Georgia, a freshman. Go look at the videos of that dude. That dude is, man, I'm telling you now, that dude gonna be he gonna get some playing time. He gonna get some playing time, y'all. So Jimmy Horn Jr., Will Shepard, and Travis Hunter, they better come with their A game. Remember Mikael down there in Georgia, coming in as a high school recruit, a freshman. Remember that name? That dude, boy, I'm telling you, I was looking at the highlights. Michael Wilkes is a freshman running back. You're right. He's another guy. He gonna get some playing time. I seen him in the weight room there. Man, I seen his workout doing this strength and conditioning program. They ain't got no running back that moving like he is. This dude he's built low to the ground. Man, this dude, The dude like he gonna be powerful, and they need a powerful running back because you still don't know Alvin McCasley gonna be healthy or not. We really don't know he's gonna be healthy. But when I was watching his highlight from 2 years ago when he was out there in Houston, he reminded me of Adrian Peterson. So they gonna have a good running back room if this guy is healthy. And we know we got Dylan Edwards coming back. We saw what he can do. That first game of the season against TCU, man, he was the MVP of the game. So like I say, offensively, I'm not worried about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. They're going to be able to put some points on the board. The problem with them on the offensive side, when they get the lead, can they establish that run game? Can they get that run game just like the Washington Redskins used to do when they had them hogs out there? Yeah. Put that ball in that running back hand, he get on them big old linemen. Jacoby, get on his backside, get on his big hip, and ride it through that line and gain some yards. That's gonna be Colorado problem. If they up by 20 in the fourth quarter, or they still just gonna chunk it. So that's gonna be a problem. You're right, Darren. You're right. No, Baby T.O. has not showed up yet. They say he's gonna show up. I think in spring. In the spring, that's what I'm hearing. So he got another one. He's another one. Baby T.O. gonna get some playing time once he get there. And it's crucial. It's important they get in that playbook. That playbook, man, you got to know that playbook so you won't have no mistake that you had last year. All them penalty flags that kept stopping drives, and then you can't get upset when somebody say something to you or probably hit you late, because the second person that retaliate, that's the person gonna get the flag. Then they're gonna sit you back with a personal foul, 15 yards. They're gonna kill the drive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. But check this out. Now on the defensive side, we got a young defensive coordinator, right? Now he's never called a defense plays before, but he got NFL experience. He came from Cincinnati. He was the safety and a defensive back coach. Now at his young age, he should be able to communicate with the younger players better than an older coach. He should, because he got NFL experience. I think he's been in the NFL for 8 years to 10 years. He should know how to communicate, because NFL just don't keep a player around, a coach around that long. You see what happened to the defensive coordinator for San Francisco, don't you? He held Patrick Mahomes to, 10 points in the second half, until the second half. They fired him yesterday. That's crazy. I don't know why they fired him. They should have got rid of Shanahan. He the one who didn't know the overtime rule. But anyway, like I say, on the defensive side, Antoine Barnes, the transfer from Alabama. I want to see what he gonna be able to do, y'all. Also, Shane Coates coming back. He had a good year last year. Amir McNeil, and that dog on the right side, A.J. Green. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. He could have went pro last year, but he chose to come to Colorado with Coach Prime. I think Coach Prime used to coach him when he was young. That's amazing that a player like that remembers somebody that when he was a youth decided to come and help him out. That's all it was. Coach, I'm coming to help you out for another year. This dude could have went pro. So he going to be a key. Also on the left side, Quincy Wiggins from LSU. He's going to be something to deal with. And Sam Okalaga, the dude from Pitt. He been playing for 3 years. He got 3 years experience. Boy, it's going to be interesting this spring practice, man, and spring game. Because you got a lot of good players this year on this team. And who going to be the starter. Sometimes it don't matter who the starter is. Who going to get the playing time. Who going to be on that field at the end. You can start all you want. But if you ain't doing that, not there, if you missing assignments, ain't lining up right, man, they need to pull you out and put some of the players that in the bag up position out there, see what they can do. So that's what I'm looking for. You got Keaton Wade. He been in the league for 3 years also. And you have Chendendos, the bully on the block. He's going to be a major part of this defense, y'all. My only concern for this defense is they just don't have. Some people have told me they got a middle linebacker. We just haven't seen him yet. I think last year he was hurt. I don't forgot his name, but when I find out his name, I'll come back and let you know who he is so you can check him out. But they say he's tough. They say he's tough. But I will listen to Coach Prime on the NFL Honor from Well Off Media that he walked up to a linebacker that was at there and said, "Hey, I need one of these Tito Spikes." Boy, it's hard to find one like that, boy. You know, Tito Spike played for the Cincinnati Bengals. He was a linebacker. Yeah, it's hard to find a linebacker like that, Coach Brown. Yeah, 20 years old, it's hard. That boy, he was something else. But once again, like I say, Coach Prime, you know, he got this spring game and he got this prime weekend coming up. Man, this thing gonna be like the NFL Super Bowl. Got a fashion show going on that Thursday. He gonna do something for the alumni. He gonna have a party. He got a rapper gonna be there. I think it's gonna be Lil Wayne, and he got 3 DJs, black, white, and Hispanic DJs. So Coach Prime is setting this weekend up. It's gonna be a festival, y'all. It's gonna be something special. Now we'll be out there recording and bringing you a live episode of what's going on out there. So check this out. We got to see what this defensive coordinator gonna do. Robert Livingston. We got to see what he's all about. Can he put that pressure on the opposition? Can he dial it up on that opposition? Can he, I ain't say argue with Coach Prime, but can he stand up to Coach Prime and say, "Hey, let me be in charge of this defense, let me do it my way"? Now, on the other end, if it ain't going right, Coach Prime got to veto that because he the cat coach. Something he didn't do last year. He got to take ownership this year. Yeah, on both sides of the ball. Offense, defense, and special team. And another thing I hope they try to forget, another kicker. The kicker they had last year, he couldn't kick the ball out the end zone, man. Every time, if he don't kick it to the 10 or the 15, he kicking it out of bounds, and they bring the ball back to the 35-yard line. You don't lost 15 yards because a kicker can't kick the ball straight down the middle. Coach Prime need to get him a kicker that can kick the ball out the end zone and let them start. Help the defense out. Put them back and let them go 80 yards. Put them at the 20-yard line and make them go 80 yards. But I still say in the Big 12, Colorado should finish 10-2. They should. Now, if they go out and get 2 studs, 2 dogs, one for the defensive tackle, the opposite side, a bully block, and a middle linebacker that's a straight dog that can go in there and stick, ain't scared, and be the leader of the defense, they'll run the table. They'll go 12-0. I just don't see nobody in that Big 12 other than Nebraska, Kansas, Kansas State, and Utah that going to push back a little bit on Colorado this year. Because this team Colorado got this year, way better than it was last year. And we haven't even seen them play. I'm just looking at the size, the mass, look like they tougher. They just weren't physical enough for me last year. The other team was pushing them around. They hit Travis Hunter out of late, and they just looked at him, even the coaches. I said, man, what? That's your star. You don't let nobody do that to your star. And you see what happened when he went out. You can't replace a superstar like Travis Hunter. You need him out there. You can't replace that, man. You need Travis Hunter out there. I know a lot of people saying that, hey, Coach Prime was playing him too much. Man, this dude built special, man. You see the workouts he doing in spring conditioning program they got going on out there? He built different. Now, I understand that Coach Prime probably can pull him back out and give him a break on the offensive side and the defensive side because he got it's enough player. But I want him out there on the field. I'm like Coach Prime. I feel comfortable with that. Thanks. Travis is that man. You right, Miss Shirley Kim. He that dude. He's him. Coach Prime said it. He's him. He's built different. And if I was the head coach, shoot. I mean, when I used to coach, I had my best player. He was my running back. Sometimes he was quarterback, and he on the defense side. Never took him out of the game. That's why we never lost. I ride him out. I call time out. Hey man, go sit down. Take your break. He said, drink some Gatorade. I used to give him some Skittles and a Snicker bar to get that energy up. Go out there and hunt, boy. What? Shit. Go out there and hunt, boy. Boy, I had some times down there, Miss Shirley. Yes, I did. But Coach Brian, I'm gonna do good this year, y'all. I'm telling you, Coach Brian, watch how much attention they gonna get this year. You thought last year was a lot of attention on Coach Brian. The haters gonna come out, and the people that support him gonna come out. They gonna meet head to head. We gonna meet head to head. Every time somebody says something negative, we gonna push back something positive. Oh yeah. Now I'm not saying that the other teams hadn't gotten better this year. I know other teams have got better than they was last year. I ain't crazy. I ain't naive now. But I just believe that this team here, by looking at the video, I haven't seen them practice yet, they built different than any other. You know why? Because most of the players that Coach Prime got, they already done played in the Power 5 for 2 or 3 years. They already done experienced that. See, Kamani McLean, the freshman last year, he wasn't used to that environment, y'all. This dude live in Florida. He went all the way to Colorado in the snow. He left the Sunshine State to go to snow. 17, 8-year-old. Mom ain't there to take care of him. His brother ain't there. His dad ain't there. His sister ain't there. Aunties and the homeboys ain't there. Can you imagine at 18, you sending somebody off? That's just like sending somebody to the military. Man, you got to start your life all over again. Then they throw them in the fire. And then he wasn't dedicated, But now, you see what not happened? Coach Prime got his attention. He didn't get a chance to play. And everybody saw that. He didn't get a chance to play until the end. Because he wasn't in the film room. And Coach Prime said he wasn't in the classroom. Well, he straightened that out. You see, he made all academics. So that means Coach Prime got to him. Coach Prime just not a coach. He's a father figure. He know what they doing. And he know what they ain't doing. That's a coach for you. That's a man for you. That's a leader for you. Put your players, and this is what the offense and the defensive coordinator need to know. Put your players in a position to succeed and win. Not just on the football field, but in life. Because everybody not going to make it to the NFL. When a parent send their kid off to you, you are responsible for them. Coach Prime is responsible for them. They well-being. Take care of them. Don't let them get in no trouble. Now, Coach Prime can't be with them 24 hours. But hey, if you see him going left, he got to bring them back to the center. That's his job to me. And so far, he's done that. You see what he did when he went out to the NFL Super Bowl? He didn't just take his ball. He took everybody on the team who wanted to go. They went. In spite of what the media and the internet say, Coach Prime is a winner. And that's why I say they are America's team. Stay tuned. And you're going to see. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you, man. I used to say the thing. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Shirley. It's a different feeling about the team this year. They are building trust and calling. I agree with you 100%. I could have never said it any better than that. They're a team. and they building trust. And that's why you saw that military out there doing their strength and conditioning program. They trying to build a mind so I can trust my teammate better than we did last year. Hey, I got to go to work, y'all. Y'all be blessed, and thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel, hit that like button for me, and I will definitely appreciate that. All right, peace and love to y'all. Don't forget, pray for the family that's out there in Kansas City that got injured and the mass shooting that happened at Mays High School. All right, may God bless you, you and your family. Y'all have a good day. Peace.